This is your boy Short Stack, the uncrowned best in the world at everything that I do. And I'm welcoming you to the OSNE Network, where we keep an old school mind frame in a new era world. And we are the new gold standard in video game streaming. And we are back for I would say the next episode of Universe, but we kind of had a skip. Our last episode was EWF Underground, our NXT/developmental show. And the next episode was supposed to be OSNE Worldwide, but I committed a fuck up. I slipped up. I pressed the wrong button. I accidentally simulated the whole show. So in essence, we have a lost episode of Worldwide out there. So our next show is the dual brand pay-per-view Anarchy. This is where we'll be having pay-per-view matches for the OSNE Worldwide and the OSNE Ladies Night Show. We have 4 huge title matches and 3 big grudge matches set for you tonight in Seattle, Washington. So, without wasting too much time, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started with the first match of the night, which is between the franchise, the blonde franchise of WCW, the Stinger, meeting up with the, well, let's be honest, the franchise of TNA. Franchise versus franchise. Sting versus AJ Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, our first contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the franchise. This is Sting! And his opponent, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Oh, sorry guys. Give me just a few minutes. I gotta grab some water. I thought I already had it. My bad. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Ready to call this thing. And of course, anyone that's been watching OSNE as of late knows about the intense rivalry between these two superstars, the Stinger and AJ Styles. Almost at war with each other over who is the real franchise. I mean, as we said, Sting is known as the franchise of WCW, the all-around fan favorite that never left. And AJ Styles, much the same within TNA. I mean, yes, he left recently to go to WWE, but he was still the franchise of TNA. So this is essentially, as it says, franchise versus franchise. And they have been absolutely at war with each other. Undercutting each other at every chance. Jumping at each other at every chance. I mean, these guys are both good guys, but they have made no bones about taking each other out during this rivalry. And we're seeing much of the same in this matchup. Although they might want to keep an eye on that count. Well, and that's it. As I say something, the referee counts to 10. Sting wins kind of anticlimactically by count out. So clearly, this settled nothing between these two superstars. Let's just be honest. I mean, I thought we were going to get a resolution. And instead, not paying attention to the count, Sting apparently paid attention at the last moment, chucked AJ into the steps, ran inside the ring, and gets the count out victory. Well, I guess we move on to the next one, which is going to be a tag team match in the women's division. Sometime today. Our next contest is a tag team match within the women's division. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi, and her partner from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, Alicia Fox. And their opponents. First, from Raleigh, North Carolina, Summer Rae, and her partner from Concord, California, Eva Marie. Together they are the Red and Gold. And this, in and of itself, is going to be an interesting tag match. We have the athleticism of Naomi and Alicia Fox going up against the cunning and connivingness of Summer Rae and Eva Marie. Sort of like the California Mean Girls versus, I don't know what you could classify Naomi and Alicia. You can't classify them as the stereotypical ghetto girls because they're not really the stereotypical ghetto girls. They're not. So that doesn't really work at all. Either way, these two teams have been at each other's throats the past couple weeks because both of them feel like they should be the next #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Which, of course, we will see later on tonight when the Bellas defend their titles against Charlotte and Dana Brooke. So yes, these two teams have been catty at each other's throats over who is the next #1 contender. They both feel like they deserve that spot. Can't really argue with either team's claim either. I mean, oh, Bulldog by Summer Rae. And then works over and tags in Eva Marie, trying to keep the fresh competitor in. Good tag team strategy. Now, I guess I don't really have a dog in this fight, just because I'm not a huge fan of Naomi or Alicia Fox. Nobody really likes Eva Marie except for the ropes. Let's just be honest. But in some ways, I guess I am a fan of Summer Rae. I think she's underutilized. And she's from Raleigh, so, you know, hometown girl. Or at least home state girl. Gotta show love. But the pull for Summer means pull for Eva Marie. And I don't know about that. Which right now, well, for a few minutes there, Alicia Fox and Naomi were giving Eva Marie the business. Now she looks to be fighting back. And we're looking to take control back of this matchup as she works over and tags in Summer Rae. Oh, big drop kick lands her out of the ring. Wasting no time in following her though. And trying to continue this beat, she slams her into the floor. Back of the head, smacking that mat outside. Crucifix! That will wake you up. Big sweep by the long-legged Summer Rae. And a tornado DDT on the outside. And skull-crushing finale on the outside. Really taking it to each other out there. Smashing faces into the ground. And Eva Marie protecting her partner from the dive. And the reversal, sending Alicia Fox into the corner and into the post shoulder first. Pulls her out of the corner by her feet. Just slams her into the mat. Hang up him. 1, 2, no. Alicia Fox able to kick out. Coming over to a corner. Now look for the double team. Off the rope and double hip toss. And a double kick. One to the clavicle, one to the spine. Setting up in a tree of woe and misses the kick somehow. Alicia Fox able to fight her way out. But getting caught again. But still fighting out. Gonna take some work to put away a former Divas champion like Alicia Fox. Or I guess I should keep it up to date and say women's champion. Almost got it with the Northern Lights. That close. 2 3/4. Or 7/8 or 9/10 or whatever you want to call it. As close as you can get to a 3 count without actually getting a 3 count. I don't know what the fuck even Marie's doing, but she's screwing up her chances. But she was giving me a great view of that butt. Hashtag that butt. Alicia Fox with a big choke in the corner. And pull out bomb. One. No. Easy kick out. What are you going for, Alicia? Whatever it was, you failed. Dragon screw leg whip. Sends her over into the corner. Maybe looking for another double team here. And that's exactly what it is. Might even be looking to put her away here. Up and boom! Big boot off the atomic drop for the pin. 1, 2. Too close to the corner as Naomi. Nope. Summer got herself caught. Going for the taunt too early. Uh-oh. Drops her with a summer bomb. And now the what they call a lotus lock. A leg trap full Nelson. Can't get the pin, or can't get the submission. And she gets thrown across the ring. Now Naomi coming in. Wow. That hurts. And the reverse suplex. What a maneuver, as Vince would say. And a big leg drop. Dropping across the throat. And a throwback. And just slapping her across the face. Now putting her over in the corner. Looking for a double team. Yes, we have it. We're going to set her up again. Atomic drop. Big boot. It's over. Knocks Alicia down. And Naomi somehow kicks out. Now she's going to send Eva Marie over to the corner. Looking for a split-legged moonsault. There it is! Tit stomp. Leg drop. I'm going to put her in a corner. Now you're looking for her own double team move. And double Northern Lights for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Naomi and Alicia Fox would get the victory. I don't know what the fuck that was. Apparently Naomi has went invisible. Yep, Naomi has put on her invisibility cloak and has disappeared. Either way, Naomi and Alicia Fox with the victory. Right. Now we take it to our next matchup. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, it is our first title match of the night. Probably surprising for certain people, but yes, our World Heavyweight Championship match is next. The following contest is an Anarchy rules match scheduled for one fall. One fall! And it's for the OSNE World Heavyweight Championship. Once again, this is another rivalry that has been absolutely cutthroat between these two superstars. But then again, what could you expect? You have the excellence of execution meeting off against the Architect. Bret Hart versus Seth Rollins. Intercontinental Champion versus World Champion. But only one title is on the line tonight, and that is that World Heavyweight Championship that Bret Hart holds so dear. Seth Rollins is looking to take that from him and become the first dual champion in OSNE. But, you know, as conniving and as smart and intelligent and as ruthless a competitor as Seth Rollins is, Bret Hart has the heart of a champion. He does not give up. And let's be honest, he's the excellence of execution. He's no dummy. He knows what he's doing in that ring as well. This match is going to be great. Because now we actually get a one-on-one match between these two where one of them didn't jump the other before the match or cause some damage before the match happened where they had an advantage. Both these men are coming here fresh for this world title match. That is what makes this so much more exciting. Both men at their A game at 100%. This is going to be a classic. So, without further ado, yes, it is for the OSNE World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds. He is the Architect and the OSNE Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. And his opponent, He is from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Weighing in at 235 pounds, the excellence of execution and the OSNE World Heavyweight Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Give me just a second. Enjoy this match as it starts. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back and ready to call this World Heavyweight Championship match. As I come back, we got Bret Hart laying into Seth Rollins, looking to excellently execute the Architect, and the double sledge from the middle rope. I don't know who to pull for in this match. I mean, I'm a fan of both guys, always have been. Well, I say always have been, let's be honest. I don't know. I'm a fan of both guys. But, I don't know. I don't really want a dual champion. I don't know if that's something I want yet. So I want Bret Hart to hold on to the world title for right now. But that's just my call. That's just my call. At the same time, if Seth Rollins were to win, I wouldn't be upset. He is the Architect. He's the man. He's Seth freaking Rollins. As we see Bret Hart maneuvering his way out of that arm bar, working to a vertical base, and now looks to take Seth Rollins. A little bit of a back and forth here. Catches him and atomic drop, dropping the tailbone across the knee. That will send a quiver up your spine. What is Bret doing? Oh, going outside, perhaps looking for a weapon. What's he going to find? And he pulls out a ladder. We're going for the ladders early. Now he's stuck on the outside. Oh, there we go. There we go. And over into the corner. Driving a forearm into the spine. Now looking to Snake Eyes. Nope, looking for a pile drive on that ladder. No! DDT by Seth Rollins. Somehow able to reverse that pile driver. Schoolboy rollover super kick. And going for the pin early. 1, 2, no. Bret Hart able to kick out and hang on to his title. But looks like Seth isn't looking to waste any time. Maybe looking to hit him with that pedigree. What the hell was that? Oh, he missed the knee! Looks like Seth might have come up with a new finisher now. Looking to get away from the pedigree that he stole. Well, not stole from Triple H, but borrowed. Looking to step into his own legacy. It looked like he was going to smash Bret's face with that knee, but he just couldn't connect with it. And now Bret looking to make him pay for it as he sends him right into the post. Seth Rollins able to fight out, but still gets caught. Neck breaker. Might even caught the shoulder onto that ladder. Now Bret waiting for him to stand up, looking to catch him with something. Double leg takedown. Cross the leg. Step over. It's the sharpshooter, people. It's the sharpshooter, and there's no rope break in an Anarchy rules match. Absolutely no way to break this hold but to fight out, which is exactly what Seth looks to do. Somehow able to roll into the back of his shoulder, or onto his shoulder blades in the back of his neck, able to stand out. Now looking to take out the Hitman, puts him over into the corner. And maybe set him up for that buckle bomb. Shoots him over into the other corner. And a forearm right to the face. Kind of plead with Brett to get up. Looking to hit him with something. Probably catch him with that springboard knee. That's exactly what it is. Knee to the temple. And Brett stands up with a leg sweep. And goes for a pin. 1, 2, no. Now just, maybe, I mean, not very often you question the Hitman and his tactics, but pandering to the crowd, wasting time, might not be the smartest strategy to use against Seth Rollins as he gets dumped over the rope onto the apron. Seth up and over, powerbomb to the floor. Oh my, and a standing shooting star press. Oh my gosh. What action between these. I told you these two are going to have a classic. And they don't even need weapons. I mean, yeah, Brett picked up the ladder, but he didn't use it. This has been straight wrestling, this entire matchup. Just goes to show you don't need all the flips and spins and weapons to have a good wrestling match. Sometimes you can just have a straight-up wrestling match. As you see Seth just laying into Bret Hart in the corner. That put him over, and perhaps looking to... Well, we see the ladder glitch around. Whoop, whoop. And Bret looking to return the favor as the figure 4 over the post. Ah, this is not a good situation for Seth to be in. As Bret again putting it in the crowd's face. Now putting the boots to Seth Rollins. I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish, but it did nothing. He now gets him in the ring, following in after him. Waiting for him. What's he setting him up for? Leg sweep again. Can he get him over to sharpshooter for a second time? And Bret Hart has it locked in good, and Seth Rollins is forced to tap. Bret Hart retains the World Championship. As you see here, that attempted pile driver earlier in the match that got reversed into a DDT. And we see that super kick that came off the schoolboy by Seth. He thought he had the pin off of that, but Bret Hart not going down that easily, as he easily kicks out after 2. See a leg sweep and a pin. Pretty much knew that wasn't going to do it, but Bret Hart still went for it. Here we have the figure 4 around the post. That might be what set up. I mean, it had to damage the legs enough where Seth had to tap out. I mean, that had to re-damage that injured knee that Seth has had before. And he was already in the sharpshooter once, to be put in a second time after the figure 4 in the post. You have to think that's what led to the tap out. The knee just couldn't handle any more damage, and he had to tap, and that was it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still OSNE World Heavyweight Champion, Bret Hitman Hart. What a title match between these two. They burnt the house down with that one. I have to say, I feel sorry for Charlotte and Dana and the Bellas. I don't know how they're supposed to follow that matchup, because that was a hell of a match. But then again, Seth Rollins and Bret Hart, I mean, what else can you really expect? But as we move along, we move to the World Women's Tag Team Championship. The following contest is a women's tag team matchup and is scheduled for one fall. And is for the OSNE Women's Tag Team Championship. As we said, it is for the OSNE Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers. First, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair, and her partner, I forget where she's from, Dana Brooke, and their opponents, the OSNE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Bella Twins. Sorry, I thought I was going to get the little introduction thing. That's why I waited. But apparently I don't get it. So we'll just go on straight to the match. As we see Charlotte with a huge flapjack to Brie Bella. Of course, in our first title match of the night, the title was retained. Charlotte and Dana looking to not let history repeat itself in the second title match of the night. Looking to be the first new champion of the night, I guess you could say. Not looking bad as Charlotte just kind of taking on the Bellas by herself. She pretty much ran Brie out of the ring, now taking over Nikki, but Nikki able to fight her way up. But Charlotte with an arm drag takes advantage again. Big club to the back. Sending her over to the corner. Was looking for maybe a double team, but Nikki able to fight her way out of it. Not looking to get caught in that corner by herself. Also looking to fight out of that neck breaker, which she does. But Charlotte again puts her in the corner. And a big chop. Woo! Now just dusting her feet off onto Nikki. And you're not even on my level. You don't deserve to be in the same ring as me. I am the queen of OSNE. And she's doing a pretty damn good job of proving her point. She drops a huge knee across the face of Nikki Bella. Now tagging in Dana Brooke. And a big knife edge chop. Two of them take Nikki off her feet. Dana just gloating. Gets caught with a mini AA. And the arm drag. And it's definitely got to be more aggressive than she was. Well, look at this. Picks her up. Squat. Squat. And suplex. Crashing Nikki down to the mat. I'm going for the pin as she looks right at Brie. Nikki kicks out after one. It's going to take quite a bit more damage than that to win this matchup. Dana, not liking what she sees, immediately tags out. But the forearm right to the gut. Now Charlotte shoots over into the corner. Oh, the big foot to the face. She now looks to tag Brie in. Shoves her back to the ground. Now Brie looking to come in, start things up for her team. Get the momentum rolling on their side. Goes up top rather quickly. She wants you to stand up. She wants to hit her with a drop kick or something. And the clothesline from Brie Bella. Putting the knee into the spine, cranking back on the chin. Sort of a version of a camel clutch. Sort of a cross between a camel clutch and a front chin lock. Shot to the ribs and big neck breaker to Brie Bella. And Charlotte and Dana showing good tag team continuity. Quick tags, keeping the fresh woman in. As Charlotte hits a big suplex on the Brie Bella. And now Dana looking to attack the knee joint. And now looking to just pander to the crowd a little bit. Gloat. And it might cost her if she gets caught with a right hand and a drop kick. And a pinfall, she kicks out immediately. Definitely caught her by surprise though. But that's what happens when you gloat and when you taunt. You gotta make sure your opponent is down, which she did not do. And now it's looking to haunt her as Brie Bella with a big Russian leg sweep after the tag to her sister Nikki, who looks to do her own damage. Drags Dana Brooke towards the center of the ring and knee drop, or elbow to the knee, sorry. I misspoke there. Shoving Nikki off. Pinfall. Only gets a 1 count. And again, tag Charlotte. Shot to the back of the head. Over into the corner. I have to say, Charlotte and Dana have shown some very good tag team strategy and synchronization. And chemistry, for that matter. I mean, they haven't been tagging together very long, but they look like a well-polished tag team. A unit, if you will. Oh, she looked for the shitty spear! She missed it! Now Nikki gonna catch her. And the Bella Buster. Face first to the mat. Looking for the pin. It might be over. 1, 2. Charlotte kicks out after 2. Gonna take a little bit more than just a Bella Buster to put down the Queen. Back and forth here. Oh, and the chop block takes her down from behind. Pinfall. 1, 2. Charlotte kicks out. Dana breaks it up at the same time. Oh, big boot to the nose. Shitty spear by Charlotte. Shitty spear. Shitty spear. Should have went for the pinfall there. That might have been ill-advised. Not a smart move by Charlotte, as now she gets caught with a bulldog from Nikki Bella. Pinfall. 1, 2. No. Charlotte kicks out. Ah, big forearm. Again with the forearm. And across the rope. Throat against the rope. Major damage done there. As Charlotte's still looking to recuperate. Now she gets up. Looking to get up. There she is. And a stomp onto the spine. You know what she's looking for. Kick to the ribs. Goes around the back. She just hit it when she was getting up. Doesn't matter. Bow to the Queen. Natural selection. Whatever you want to call it. Either way, it might spell victory. 1, 2. No. Brie Bella able to break it up at the last moment. And kick to the back of the thigh. The hamstring. Ah. Right across the face. Ah, the big forearm from Nikki Bella. Thinks that might be it. Nope. Kick to the ribs. Jawbreaker from Charlotte. Neck breaker to follow it up. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Brie looked like she tripped and fell trying to break up the pin. Just fell. Just fell. Tripped and fell. Like a child. Boop, boom. Now Charlotte looking to tag in Dana. Keeping the switches frequent. Pinfall. 1, 2. Nikki mustering up some strength to kick out there. Nope. Gets out of that with a leg sweep. She's not really going to look to pin her off of that, is she? Nope. Elbow drop. Now she's going to look to put her away. Maybe looking for that rack attack. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Rack attack. And this match might be over. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, Dana Brooke able to get the shoulder up. You know, Nikki's just flabbergasted right now. Hence why she tags Brie in. Pinfall. 1, 2. No. Not quite. Misses the knee as Dana able to get out of the way. And the running neck breaker. Uh-oh. Set up herself. Drops her. And that's the waistland. And stresses across the knee. And Brie able to get out. Reverse DDT. Knee to the spine. Now we can set up herself. You know what she's going for. Head full of hair. No! Dana Brooke able to fight out. And German suplex. Pinfall. 1, 2. No. Close there. Close. And just slams a double head slam by Charlotte and Dana. Now knee into the spine, that reverse chin lock. Sort of a camel clutch, but not quite. And shoots over into the corner after being able to fight out. But she gets caught with a DDT. Just planted. And the shitty spear. Shitty spear! Shitty spear! Brie with an elbow to the ribs, able to fight out, but she gets caught in the Charlotte's Web. 1, 2, 3, she got her! We have new women's tag team champions. I'm not for sure, but there might have even been some feet on the ropes there in that Charlotte's Web. As you see here, Dana going for a pin that got her all of a 1 count. There's Brie fighting back, going for a pin herself that didn't amount to much. Not even a 1 count there. Here's the snake eyes from Charlotte on to Nikki. Going for a pin on that. Here's the missed shitty spear. Here's the second shitty spear that she actually hit. She thought she was going to get her right here with the pin. Oh, wait, no she didn't. That's right. She went for a move that Brie was able to fight out of. As we see right here, the elbow to the ribs. But when Brie went to hit a move, Charlotte able to roll her up in the Charlotte's Web and got the 3 count. Might have even had a leg up in the ropes for extra leverage. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new OSNE Women's Tag Team Champions, Dana Brooke and Charlotte Flair. I'm almost, I wouldn't say shocked, but I can't say I was necessarily expecting to see it either. I mean, well, with that, we move on to our next matchup, a grudge match between the Vigilante Sting and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Vigilante Sting! And his opponent, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan. I will be right back. Sorry, guys. Hate to keep leaving y'all like this, but I'll be right back, I promise. Alright, I'm back again. Sorry about that. We have Daniel Bryan hitting a crucifix on Sting. Looking to maybe take some momentum back. Or at least I assume take some momentum back. I assume Sting was in control. That's what it looked like anyways. Now we have Sting looking to maybe take control back. Daniel Bryan fights out of the body slam and the neck breaker. Stomping on the wrist. And a knee to the spine. And here we go with the yes kicks. The 3 kicks to the chest. 4, I'm sorry. 5, 6. And boot to the side of the head. Looks like he might have snapped across that rope and then bounced back in. Daniel Bryan for the pin. 1, 2, no. Sting able to get the shoulder up and kick out. Across the ropes. And he caught him in the yes lock. Why he went for the pop-up version, I do not know. All it did was screw up his chances of making Sting tap, which I didn't really see happening anyway. I don't see Sting tapping out that easily this early. Sting's not a tapper. And a suplex back into the ring by Daniel Bryan. And a tope from Daniel Bryan, up and over into a senton. Shooting Sting over into the rope. Or into the corner, my apologies. Now Sting. Nope, no, Daniel Bryan fights out. Kick to the leg, and again with the yes kicks, laying into the chest of Sting. Gearing up for that one big boot to the side of the head. Drags him to the center. And knee to the temple. And Daniel Bryan might be setting him up. Waiting for him to stand up so he can catch him with the running knee strike from Daniel Bryan for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan with the victory. What a match between these two. And you gotta love that. Legit mutual respect between these two. And you gotta remember, Sting won the last one. Daniel Bryan did not look happy, but he managed to put his pride aside and shake Sting's hand. This time, it was the other way around. Daniel Bryan catching Sting. Sting, also a man of integrity, accepting the loss with a handshake. True sportsmanship right there. And now we move to our next matchup. An elimination tag for the OSNE Tag Team Championships. Chris Jericho and Christian, the United States Tag Team Champions, face the world champion, Usos. Oh yeah, let's not forget, when this comes up, we have to mess up the screen, because if we don't, and we leave this shit running too long, then we get got for copyright bullshit. And I'd rather not get caught for copyright bullshit. So, I do this to pull a little bit of break in between. Do it about one more time, just to make sure we don't get caught for that copyright. Because the last thing we want is for videos to get blocked and not be able to be seen because of copyright bullshit. So, now that we've broken that up and kept ourselves from getting in trouble, we will now look to introduce our competitors, because the following contest is an elimination tag team matchup. It is for the OSNE World Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds. He is one half of the OSNE United States Tag Team Champions, Chris Jericho. and his partner, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 212 pounds. He is the other half of the OSNE United States Tag Team Champions, Christian. And their opponents, from San Francisco, California, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, they are the OSNE World Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Oh, we're going to do entrance spots now. Okay. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. 227 pounds, 212 pounds. United States Tag Team Champions, Chris Jericho and Christian. Since we have to do this again. Because we can't decide when we're going to do this. And their opponents, from San Francisco, California. Combined weight, 479 pounds. OSNE World Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Because it's not paranoia, it's the ooh! Souls! And that's what's on the line. Those World Tag Team Championships. Uh-oh. There we go. And let's get this match underway. The two brothers by Canadian blood, Chris Jericho and Christian, tagging the real twin blood brothers, the Usos. And I will be completely honest, I have no idea which Uso is which. Give me just a second. Okay, Jimmy is the one that's in the ring right now. Jimmy has the dual white sleeves on his legs and white tape on his ankles. Hopefully Jay is different. Looks like it. Looks like he has black. with red rather than white with blue. So that would be so much easier to keep up with. Trying to guess which brother is which. Jimmy is the one in the ring with the white stuff. Jay is the one on the outside with the black stuff. As we see Chris Jericho taking off that pad of the corner, exposing that steel turnbuckle ring. And Jimmy slapping Chris Jericho across the face with the top of his foot. Now just really putting the boots to Chris Jericho. All kinds of kicks and stomps and knees and putting that work in. We're going to pick him up. Front face lock, drapes the arm, went for the suplex, but Chris Jericho reverses and hits a suplex of his own. And a drop kick to the back. Looks like he might be trying to get to his corner, but he's confused. Jimmy takes advantage. And DDT! Now going to shoot Jericho over into his corner so he can maybe tag his brother Jay. No! Chris Jericho with the boot and clothesline to cut that off. And a pinfall. No, not happening. Foot was under the ropes. Tagging in Christian. We've already had one tag title change here tonight. Will we have a second? As Christian looks to shoot Jimmy off the ropes. And a spinning back elbow. What the hell was that? What are you doing, Chris? Christian up top. And he basically hit the splash, but somehow he missed it. And Jimmy tagging in Jay. And Jay shoots him off the rope. Pop up, Samoan drop. Dropping the elbow into the knee. We're looking to take the speed of Christian away. Him up and big shot to the ribs. Going up top, looking for something. And he misses the headbutt. Big shot to the ribs. Picks him up with a front face lock, looking for a suplex. And he gets it with ease. Takes him right up and over. And the elbow to the chest. Jawbreaker by Jay to get out of that. And a super kick uppercut combo. Elbow to the face. And Christian reversal into the rope. Smart move from Christian, who now tags in Chris Jericho. Well, might have looked to pull a distraction maneuver. It didn't work. Jay going for the suplex. Gets reversed. Roaring elbow. Jericho waiting. Up and over. And a drop kick right to the face. And taking him over to his corner. Puts him in. Looking for the double team move. As they just shoot Jay into the corner. Goodness gracious. Bouncing off that turnbuckle with a vengeance here. Able to fight his way out of the corner. But Christian cuts him off. Before he can even get anything going. And gut buster for the pin. One. No. Not going that easy. Christian's like, alright, you don't want to go? I'll put you out. Shot to the face. And the reverse DDT. Elbow to the chest. And the jawbreaker. Jay might have been looking for the super kick, but got cut off. And hits. No! Christian again! Stepping out of the way. And now just taunting to the crowd. What is Jericho doing over there? And no, he cuts him off. Shot to the face. I don't know what the hell that was. And atomic drop. Dropping him across the knee. And drop kick to the face. Again, wasting time taunting to the crowd. He's going up top. And frog splash from Christian. 1, 2. Jay able to kick out. Jericho getting a kick in for good measure. Jay shoves him off. And shooting him over in the corner. Then a reversal from Christian. Arm dragging himself out of that predicament. Neckbreaker puts Jey Uso down. And he looks like he might be setting him up for a spear! He hits the spear from the corner. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No! Jay able to kick out. I don't believe it. And a knee lift from Jey Uso. Pinfall. 1, 2. No. Kick out from Christian. And he misses the knee to the spine. Pulls him in. And the sit out gourd buster from Christian. Going up top, you know what he's looking for. A second frog splash. And he hits it for the pin. 1, 2. No! Jay giving it everything he has. Kicking out of everything Christian throws at him. And the knee lift. He's got to get over to Jimmy and pin or tag, but instead he goes for a pin. Doesn't get anything really. Maybe a 1 count. Knee to the spine. Jimmy's too busy taunting. And a tag. And puts him over in the corner. Jay over there looking like he might be trying to recuperate, get his wind back. Shoots Christian over into the other corner. And a clothesline. Washes the face with his boot. And Jimmy Uso with the same. Blocking the forearm. Neckbreaker. And a throwback. Christian looking to set him up. You know what he's looking for. Looking to hit that kill switch. And he doesn't get it. Jimmy Uso able to fight out. Oh, but he cuts him off. And belly to back suplex. Almost a teardrop there. And tags Jericho in. Misses the stomp. Puts him over in the corner. Oh, and he fights out of it. And the headbutt. The hard Samoan headbutt from Jimmy Uso. Oh, and a big drop kick from Jericho. Nope. That didn't work out for him very good. And that exposed turnbuckle and the DDT. Leg sweep from Jericho. Seems to be a little bit of tension here from Jericho and Christian. Kind of no-selling each other's tags, not wanting to tag each other in, but nope. Jay able to fight out of that DDT, and then he missed a super kick. And into the corner. That's what he's setting them up for here. Shot to the ribs. Shot to the face. You know what he's going for. The homage to their Uncle Umaga. The big hip toss or hip slam in the corner. Up top. And Christian cuts him off. Shoves him off the top. Now Jericho trying to drag himself to his corner. Jay with a big right hand to Christian. Now sending Jericho over to his own corner. Might be looking. No! Jericho cuts him off with a jawbreaker. And now we have the walls of Jericho. If he can. Yes, he gets him over. Jimmy's not paying attention. And Jay has to tap. Oh, the big headbutt. Jimmy screwed himself, not paying attention to his partner in the walls of Jericho. Not a smart move from Jimmy Uso. Hits the super kick. And a dick punch from Chris Jericho. Oop-de fucking oop neck breaker. Ah, and an eye rake from Uso. In, kick to the ribs, DDT. Ooh, oh. I have to be honest, I don't know what Jimmy is going to be able to do to win this matchup. I mean, because we haven't seen very much of the Usos, but Chris Jericho and Christian have overall been on a roll. But Jimmy going up top, and the Uso splash for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Jericho is eliminated, and it comes down to Christian and Jimmy Uso, and the Michinoku driver. Just as I'm saying that Jimmy doesn't really have much of a chance, he gets the elimination on Chris Jericho. Christian to the face. Can't get it. Looks like he might have been going for that kill switch. Into the exposed turnbuckle. Nope, elbow to the dick. But no, he reverses his way out. No, he fights his own way. Neck breaker. Back and forth, these two. And a big stomp on the jaw. And drop kick to the face. Drops the elbow right into the throat. And now the methodical beatdown by Christian. Blocks the hand. And no, he fights his way out of it again. Shot to the face. Reverse DDT. That might be it. 1, 2, 3. No! Jimmy Uso somehow able to kick out of that reverse DDT. Now looking to be able to fight his way to a vertical stance out of this neck crank. He gets it. Double underhook. Up and over. Ooh. So. Now he looks to be confused. Come on, Jimmy. You got him. You have him. What are you doing? Oh. Going up top. Looking to set him up. Uso splash. Gets it for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No. Christian. Christian gets the shoulder up. What a match! And the elbow drop for the pin. 1, 2, no, Uso kicking out. And Christian over to the corner, looking for that spear. Spear, spear, spear! He hit it for the pin! It's over! 1, 2, 3! We have new World Tag Team Champions! I don't believe it, but at the same time, I was just saying earlier, we haven't seen much of the Usos. They haven't had very many matches, but Jericho and Christian have had matches almost every week, building that chemistry, building that teamwork, building that continuity. And in the end, it paid off. I mean, I don't know if it was just a case of them catching the Usos or what, but they were able to get it, as we see right here, the spear from Christian. And that was it. The 1, the 2, the 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new OSNE World Tag Team Champions, Christian and Chris Jericho. What a classic tag team match. A classic elimination match. What a contest between these two teams who literally left it all out there. But what does that make of the U.S. tag titles? I mean, in the OSNE rulebook, a champion cannot hold 2 titles. What will happen with the U.S. tag titles? We will find out at another date when we get to Worldwide. But for now, we have made it to our main event. It is our final contest of the night. It is a Anarchy rules match, and it is for the OSNE Women's World Championship, when Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, challenges the anti-diva Paige. The following contest is an OSNE Anarchy rules match. It is for the OSNE Women's World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Osaka, Japan, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka! And her opponent from Norwich, England, the OSNE Women's World Champion, Paige! And this is gonna be a barn burner between these two. I mean, let's look at the facts. These two are the most dominant NXT Women's Champions in history. Paige was the first, and while I don't personally remember her record before winning the NXT Women's title, I know that once she won the NXT title, she was undefeated until she left NXT for the main roster. Which means she was undefeated as NXT Women's Champion, ended up challenging AJ as undefeated NXT Women's Champion, and won the WWE Divas Championship as an undefeated NXT Women's Champion. She didn't have her first loss until she either lost the title back to AJ Lee or when she lost that random match to Alicia Fox. But then you have Asuka, who is undefeated, period. This is a matchup between these two. This is going to be a fight, as we've already seen in the first couple minutes. And now Asuka looking for the Asuka lock. She's got her. She's got it locked. She's got her down. It's hooked. What is Paige going to do? She's close to the ropes, but I don't think she can actually reach over to grab them. Able to break the lock and elbow to the face. Somehow able to break that Asuka lock. Now looking to set up her own offense as she throws a knee to the face and puts her over into the corner. Paige cannot allow Asuka to to get that much offensive momentum that quickly. She locks in that Asuka lock again. This match might be over. Man, so much excitement already, and we're not even done yet. We still got to get through this one. As Asuka with the crucifix takes Paige down. Now looking to wear the champion down. Even looking to go outside and look for a weapon of some kind. What is she going to grab? She's got a sledgehammer. Oh my God. Sledgehammer inbound. No, gets cut off before she can use it. Paige looking for a suplex. Asuka fights out. And German suplex on the outside. And now she's got the sledgehammer again and just lays into Paige with it. First in the spine, then in the clavicle, and again in the shoulder blade. Just laying into Paige and a kick right to the spine. Asuka is absolutely ruthless tonight. She is wasting no time in going after Paige in that title. But then again, you can't blame her. I mean, this might be her one and only chance. As now Paige may be looking to use that sledgehammer to do some of her bidding. Drops it onto the hand. I mean, you think about it, you break the hand or break the knuckles or something, she's not going to be able to lock in the Asuka lock like she wants to. And even if she does, it'll be much easier to break because she won't have the grip that she wants with a broken hand. And a big drop kick from Asuka. Paige fighting out with a drop kick or a jawbreaker. Clothesline. Picking her back. And a second clothesline. Not done yet. A third clothesline. And again with that sledgehammer. This time right in the pelvic area. Don't even have to go into too much detail of where that went. Jawbreaker by Asuka. Look at that spinning back fist, but Paige able to block. And again catching her with this triple clothesline combo. Asuka just unable to fight it off. And drop kick to the base of the spine. And a leg sweep from Asuka. These two just going back and forth up on the ramp. Trading shots, trading moves. Just trying to one-up one another. And to think, these two were shaking hands at the beginning of this match. Imagine if they hated each other going into this match. I mean, this is what two people that have respect for each other do. Imagine if they hated each other. I can only imagine. Now Paige seems to be wonderstruck as she's just standing there not doing anything. Oh, going for a kick but missed. And Asuka with a running drop kick again. Now slinging Paige down ramp and into the ring. Stomp to the spine. And Paige with a jawbreaker. Fighting her way out of that one. Uh-oh. Fisherman suplex. 1, 2. No. Asuka kicking out. Jawbreaker from Asuka. And hooking it in again. Asuka lock. Middle of the ring. Paige has nowhere to go. Is she gonna? Yes, she taps. Paige taps. Asuka has won the women's championship. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new OSNE Women's World Champion, Asuka! What a fight between these two. It wasn't long, but it was intense. Asuka just going savagely after Paige. She locked into Asuka lock once early in the match. Really did the damage. They would fight outside and just lay into each other. They get back in the ring. Asuka locked for a second time. Paige had no choice but to tap out. And your new Women's World Champion, Asuka. Now, before we wrap this thing up, let's check some news. See what this stuff has to say. What an event! Anarchy rules! Remember, let's look back at the card. Sting gets the win over AJ Styles off of a countout. Remember that, a countout. Naomi and Alicia Fox get the win over Summer Rae and Eva Marie. Bret Hart forces Seth Rollins to tap out and retains the World Championship. Charlotte and Dana able to dethrone the Bellas as the Women's Tag Team Champions. Daniel Bryan able to avenge his loss from earlier this week as he defeats Sting. Chris Jericho and Christian prove that they might just be the top tag team in OSNE as they unseat the world champion Usos. And Asuka comes in and just takes the title from Paige. New Women's World Champion. And that is it for Anarchy. That is it for the OSNE Universe on the OSNE Network, where we keep the old school mind frame in a new era world. This is, as you can see, Short Stack 919, the uncrowned best in the world at everything that I do. And you will only find me at Short Stack 919 on PlayStation Network. And if you're looking for us, you will find us at one of two places, either Facebook or YouTube. That's the only two places you'll find us, Facebook and YouTube. And both of them, you're looking for Old School New Era. So that's on YouTube, Old School New Era. and it's facebook.com/Old School New Era. And remember, when you're typing those in and you're looking for us, you got to remember School with a K. That's the only way we're going to pop up. School with a K, Old School New Era. Until next time, this has been Short Stack, Top Guy, out.